At this point, I already know what the big surprise is about this one, so it is what it is, but... Moving Jackson! Okay.
Let me tell you, I took my time. Call me out to make it right. When I lost bro, didn't wanna do music. I didn't wanna do this, I went and done rags. I was in and out blocks with a spinner, that's mine. I'm sitting with nines, your beginners were buying. We was doing up tours, you was doing online. You was staying indoors, we was letting it fly.
You are now locked in to Crossover Media.
That build-up is mean. That build-up is mean. That build-up was mean. Moving Jackson.
Let me tell you, I took my time. Call me out to make it right. When I lost bro, didn't wanna do music. I didn't wanna do this, I went and done rags. I was in and out blocks with a spinner, that's mine. I'm sitting with nines, your beginners were buying. We was doing up tours, you was doing online. You was staying indoors, we was letting it fly. Why do you think I was inconsistent? Bro kept telling me get in that booth, but I didn't wanna go, cause I'm busy on the road. I was putting in the work and the blocks got proof.
I'm liking this. You know why I'm liking this? We're getting more of a glimpse into NitoNB's life and his mind. I'm liking that. We don't always get that very often. And when artists do it, that to me is an inclination and a very small, I guess you could say, preview as to what we can expect from them. When they start doing face reveals, all that stuff. And the fact that he's now giving us more and more of a glimpse into what he's actually thinking. He's calling out and addressing the fact that people say, no, you've been inconsistent. Now it isn't an elephant in the room anymore. We actually understand why. We're hearing it directly from his mouth. That's exactly why. We're hearing the internal conflict. And that's one of the reasons why I like drill and why I appreciate drill, because you get to understand the other side of the story straight from that person.
You was doing online, you was staying indoors, we was letting it fly. Why do you think I was inconsistent? Bro kept telling me get in that booth, but I didn't wanna go, cause I'm busy on the road. I was putting in the work and the blocks got proof. In the day that's juice, but they pour up juice and they still don't slide for their block that's loose. What another excuse for the bros pull juice? Yeah, I come a long way playing duck duck goose. I was playing 60, I was the hardest, quick time. Me, I played that with a flick knife. Me, I never knew about guns, then I bust me a gun, and you know it had me feeling all big time. Me, I done jewels for the cause, then frills, man know me, I'm coming, whatever the weather. I'm ready for your sweater, a 9 over red, not telling and tell her, cause me, I know better. Now look at that block, weird. We had them in shock, scared. Don't say that it's that, not making it clap. I know you was not there.
You know, I'm about to wheel this whole thing. I don't even care. NitoNB is a jewel in UK drill. He definitely has one of the best flows. He, in terms of consistency, he has like top 3 best flows in drill. I'm putting up there with the likes of Flippin' Gully, with the likes of Unknown T. There's a lot of artists that let me know who you think has the best flow in drill. I definitely think NitoNB is up there. Without that, Mizermac. Like, there's some artists out there you can't separate when it comes to flows in drill. But yeah, this visual is cold too. This is a very unique visual. I'm gonna remember this video because there was effort put into the way that it was composed. It's not just a standard drill video. And that to me is cold.
Let me tell you, I took my time. Call me out to make it right. When I lost bro, didn't wanna do music. I didn't wanna do this, I went and done rags. I was in and out blocks with a spinner, that's mine. I'm sitting with nines, your beginners were buying. We was doing up tours, you was doing online. You was staying indoors, we was letting it fly. Why do you think I was inconsistent? Bro kept telling me get in that booth, but I didn't wanna go, cause I'm busy on the road. I was putting in the work and the blocks got proof. In the day that's juice, but they pour up juice and they still don't slide for their block that's loose. What another excuse for the bros pull juice? Yeah, I come a long way playing duck duck goose. I was playing 60, I was the hardest, quick time. Me, I played that with a flick knife. Me, I never knew about guns, then I bust me a gun, and you know it had me feeling all big time. Me, I done jewels for the cause, then frills, man know me, I'm coming, whatever the weather. I'm ready for your sweater, a 9 over red, not telling and tell her, cause me, I know better. Now look at that block, weird. We had them in shock, scared. Don't say that it's that, not making it clap. I know you was not there. Bro, it's coming in top.
And peep the way that he changed the tempo. I know I paused it basically where I paused it last time, but peep the change in the way that he, I guess you could say the tempo of his flow. He had his usual skippy NitoNB flow, then he stopped it and he mellowed it out, and then you get to focus on the visual. You get to kind of recalibrate your mind, refocus on what he's saying.
Not telling and tell her, cause me, I know better. Now look at that block, weird. We had them in shock, scared. Don't say that it's that, not making it clap. I know you was not there. Bro, it's coming in top tier, and I heard that there's ops rare, but it's never too late. Made a lucky escape, and you wanted the tape here.
This most likely means he's about to start taking his career way more seriously, which is good. When artists take the mask off, that's how you know that they're getting serious about themselves. I think that's part of what it is, in my opinion. Yeah, I think that's part of what it is. He's really getting ready to take this serious. And I respect that, because he has way too much talent to not. Like, NitoNB is one of those artists where if he can keep himself around the right people, and continue to put out quality and continue to start tapping into other musical elements, not just talking the drill for its own sake, actually telling us what he's thinking in these experiences, taking small narrations and maybe even generalizing it to a bit so he doesn't incriminate himself and the people around him, but helping us really understand the full thought process and the whole context around all of this. And I think he's positioned in such a way, he has a whole bunch of different things he could talk about. His experience on the street, his experience battling, do this or do that, his experience taking a break, all these different internal conflicts. I could see that being a very, very interesting story that he can tell. And with his flows, only he could tell it the way that he could tell it. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Check out my previous NitoNB reaction. And as always, if you're new here, my name is Shadiq and hang tight for some more reactions. Do one more comfy. Until next time, peace.